good to have you here, Joe Buck, in person, sir. Mayfield coming in, I'm sitting at home. I felt it through the television set. What in the world was it like in that stadium?
That was like a Super Bowl. And being in that stadium was one of the coolest feelings I've had. I don't know, is it ridiculous to say in my career? Because it just was like there was such a relief and there was so much excitement. You could just feel this swell of emotion, but then you see him play and watch him throw it. I was not aware that he had that kind of velocity, that he had that arm strength, the way he was, really slinging it into tight spots. He's a leader type, a rah-rah guy, and the tools to back it all up.
Drew Brees, Saints quarterback, the roughing the passer rule. What are your thoughts?
Listen, I play quarterback, so I'm a beneficiary of this rule, right? But just as a football player and as a guy who's been around a long time, like I'm a little confused by it. I get the frustration. I think it's hard to play defensive line right now. I don't think it's working. I still think there's rule changes that need to be made that will continue to improve things. It's all in the spirit of making the game safer. But I just think maybe there's a better way to define it, and then obviously a way to call it and judge it.
When I was in junior high school, I worked for the San Francisco Chronicle as a paperboy. And on my route was Bill Walsh, coach of the Niners, and Willie Mays. Both Bill Walsh and Willie Mays sent their wives out to tell me, come to the door on Christmas when I deliver the paper. Bill Walsh would give me a $50 crisp bill. He'd hand it to me and say, thanks for doing a good job. Mm-hmm. Then I'd go over to Say Hayes' house, Willie Mays' house.
Yes.
He gave me a $100 bill and a signed bat from Hank Aaron, not himself.
What?
He gave me, I have it in my office.
What?
I have a signed bat from Hank Aaron, and Willie would give me a crisp $100 bill. I'm in a club in LA. I'm probably 24, 25 years old. And Deion Sanders is there, and Michael Irvin, and I'm walking by trying to mind my own business because I'm just not near as cool as these athletes, and I wasn't, but I'm just kind of skirting by, and Deion goes, "Yo, B, yo, that's Malcolm. That's Malcolm from the stories." And Michael Irvin was like, "Yeah, it is. That's it. Hey, come here, dog. Come here, dog. Hey, you be messing with that Drusilla. You be messing with that fine-ass Drusilla." And they were on me like, "Yo, you are the man. What's it like to work with her? You be on her. You be doing kissing scenes with Drusilla. Yo."
Oh, no. You realize that you are not the only John Schneider on planet Earth, correct?
I do realize that. You're a Michigan guy, so I'm going to have to tell you, I think the two most underrated running backs to ever play at Michigan, in my opinion, are Jamie Morris and Tim Biakabatuka.
Well done.
What do you think about that? You agree with that? Did Bo, my namesake,
Schembechler?
Yeah, did he actually attend Michigan?
He did not. He went to Miami.
He did not. He went to Miami of Ohio, which is also referred to as the
cradle of coaches.
Bingo! We have a winner. Can you name any other famous Miami, Ohio coaches besides Bo?
I want to phone a friend right now. John Schneider, general manager of the Seattle Seahawks. Are you on the phone line right now?
What's happening, guys? How you doing?
John!
How do you know actor John Schneider?
A mutual friend, an agent named Brett Tessler, hooked us up. I was that kid Friday night, 7 o'clock, sitting in the family room, couldn't wait for, Dukes Hazzard to come on. That's my guy.
I texted this morning and I said, give me some information that'll make me sound smart.
Did you give him the information, football John Schneider?
I kind of did.
So a man who definitely knows how much a fan base can go from hating you because of your college affiliation to loving you. None other than Jabril Peppers. Did I get that accurate?
Yeah, I'm still dealing with it.
You're still? Come on! What do you hear? Give me an example.
The Browns fans who don't care where I went to school at. Just like Michigan's fan base is so die-hard, Ohio State is like that as well, man, because they will not let that go.
Jabril, do you have the hiccups right now?
I do. I'm sorry.
Hold on a second. I'm going to scare you to try and get the hiccups away. Urban Meyer! Did that scare you? Way to fight through the hiccups. Way to get it done. All right, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, I guess it's kind of a this is your life moment here on the show. We don't really do this. How were you as a basketball player in high school?
I was all right.
Were you all right?
I was all right. It depends on who's on the phone right now.
Well,
yeah.
Coach Cashman, are you on the phone line right now?
Coach.
You think about playing some defense once in a while?
Once a coach, always a coach right there.
He is.
Coach, what was the scouting report for Jeff Morgan?
We had him inbound the ball against non-pressing teams. He did inbound. But if they didn't press, he completed 74% of those passes. School record. No, Jeff, realistically, Jeff is our leader. He was a captain. He always played his best basketball in the fourth quarter. I mean, he was definitely our leader. Everybody looked to him. And had he not gotten hurt, he would have been playing at a four-year school.
So are you watching The Walking Dead now, Coach?
I guess I have to. But,
You're a little late now, bud.
What's up, well, I'm going to throw a Hollywood Shuffle. I'm going way back.
Dude, that led to everything. I met Robert Townsend, and he introduced me to Keenan and Damon. That led to I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker.
With Jim Brown, right?
Yes.
What was Jim Brown like on that set?
Jim
David?
Brown never comes out of character. This is my impression of Jim Brown doing a chicken joke. Why the chicken cross the road?
Why?
Because he wanted to, man. So what he would do, he can eyeball whoop ass. You know what I mean? With his eye, he can still give you that eye. He's like a snapping alligator turtle that just lies on the bottom of a lake. But if you come within reach of those jaws, he could still snatch you up.
Did you suffer the same injury? I mean, same exact spot, etc.?
Yeah, same bone. So I refractured the same bone that I had repaired last year. The difference is because there's a metal screw inserted in there. Mm-hmm. It doesn't have the same trauma as if you break a bone that hasn't yet been reinforced. So that was the only benefit to the whole thing.
I'm genuinely concerned about you getting back on the field, but I do have you on my fantasy team.
All right, so here's the deal. So my first week I come back. If I go off for you on fantasy, I'm going to come back on the show and we can address it.
Okay.
I appreciate your faith in me. Hang in there.
We also share an institution of higher learning, do we not?
Do. Say what you're about to say with reverence, sir.
The University of Michigan is part of the aging process for you, Detroit Lions football?
Not last Sunday, man. First of all, I hate Tom Brady. I hate him with a passion. He's handsome. Mm-hmm. He left one of the most beautiful women in the universe for the most beautiful woman. He has like 800 Super Bowl rings. What does he pray for? Hey, God, it's me, Tom. I just wanted to say hi. I mean, and maybe I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know. I mean, I want to say I'm a little depressed for being too happy, maybe. All right, I don't know. Brady checking out.
The Rich Eisen Show app. Daily interviews, exclusive content, and much more. Download it now.